Please switch on the video.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Good evening, dear guests and respected Toastmaster. Welcome to the virtual open house and demo meeting of Eloquent Allied Toastmasters Club. I am Toastmaster Nasha Sausen, welcoming you from Bahrain. I am pleased and proud to be your Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I am very happy to present the mission of Toastmaster. We provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. In the online meeting environment, there are few housekeeping policies that we require each one to follow. Please put your name on Zoom window. Let it not just display iPhone, iPad, Samsung, Oppo, and so on. This will help Zoom Master spotlight you appropriately. All role players have been informed about how they need to rename themselves. All Toastmasters not playing any role, please prefix TM to your name. All guests, please prefix your name with guest. Please take 10 minutes for this activity. Please put on silent mode your phones and other noise-making devices and remove any other distraction around you. Please take 5 seconds to do so. Please keep your video cameras on. Speaker do feel nice to see people's face and not stare at black boxes. Please avoid unnecessary movement or sipping on drinks or eating when your video is on.
You're mute.
I'm sorry. Please turn off the video in case you need to do so or when you have to step away. Please do not type in the general chat box when a speaker is speaking as it distracts the speaker. You may type message to specify person. Please use the chat on Zoom to provide feedback directly to any speaker or role player after the speech is over. Please share screen only after informing that you are sharing screen with the permission of the chair. Please display from reaction a high five or namaste or applause when a speaker joins or leaves for encouragement. If you are a speaker, then please ensure you pin the timer or confirm that timer screen is visible for you. Please note that this meeting is being recorded. Please stay back to network after the meeting. It's my proud privilege to introduce the presiding officer of the day, Distinguished Toastmaster Renos Thomas. With over 2 decades of telecom and IT experience in India and Middle East, coach and creative thinker and loves organizing programs for children and teens, member of Toastmasters since 2019 and currently serving as VP Education at St. Paul Toastmasters, Bahrain, and as a counselor of St. Paul Cavalier. He's a leader who epitomizes the rise value of Toastmaster. R for respect, I for integrity, S for service, and E for excellence. Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you, Sergeant at Arms. A big round of applause to our vibrant Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Nasha. Thank you for the warm welcome. Let me first greet all the Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters, and the guests to this meeting, online meeting number 65. Let me first call the meeting to order. Let me just check. I know there are few of us in the meeting at the moment. I would first of all like to take this moment to welcome the Club Growth Director of District 98 in our midst, Toastmaster Joydeep Bhowmick. Can you all join me to give a big round of applause in welcoming Club Growth Director of District 98 in our midst? Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure. I know it's a busy schedule.
No, not at all.
Thank you
Not for the Toastmasters fraternity, please.
Thank you. And it means a lot to us, especially for Eloquent Leads Toastmasters Club.
Thank you so much.
If there are any guests over here, it would be great if you could welcome. I believe most of us are known to each other, and I hope to see more people joining this meeting eventually. First, let me call our Vice President Education, Toastmaster Girija, for any apologies, if any, in the agenda.
No, the final apologies for the final agenda was released just a moment back because our SAR changed. So there is no change. So we can go ahead with it.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vice President Education. With that, can I ask any of the members to kindly propose the adoption of the agenda and someone to second the adoption of the agenda?
I, Toastmaster Abhishek Kumar, member of Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club, propose the agenda.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek. And can I have someone to kindly second the adoption of the agenda?
Yes.
I can see.
Please unmute.
If you could kindly unmute.
Please unmute.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good evening. I am Toastmaster Vittal Madiwal, Area Director of U4.
Thank you so much. With that, our agenda has been adopted. And also, I would like to take this moment to recognize the presence of the area director here with us, Toastmaster Vittal Madiwal with us. A big round of applause to welcome him in our midst. Though he's wearing the hat of GE today, it means a lot when we have the district officials and the area officials with us. Thank you so much. I can see someone by the name of Lena. If she is a guest.
Yes,
she
I
could
am.
kindly-
I got referred by Juhi, and I'm sorry I logged in a few minutes late.
No worries. Lena, if you could just tell me, where are you logging in from? Just a few words about yourself. What do you do?
Okay, so I am basically a Waldorf teacher. I think this program was recommended by a co-parent for a child, for my own child. She's almost about to be 13. And I'm looking forward to, learning as to what exactly this is, because though my child kind of comes across as pretty normal, I see that she needs a little more push in her confidence. So I thought maybe let me just see how it works for us.
Thank you so much. A big round of applause to our guest, Lena, who's joined us.
Thank you
Stay
so
to the
much.
end of the meeting. You'll get to know a lot about what Toastmasters is about, what it can do for us in the professional life, as well as for the children, the age group of 12 to 18 as well. Thank you so much. How many of you have some kind of fears in your life? With a raise of hands, you could do a virtual raise. The club growth director directly raises hand. That's it. I don't know if it's Toastmasters processes, but yeah, I can see raise of hands coming up virtually on the screen as well. There are a number of fears in this, be it the fear of heights, fear of water, fear of flying, fear of cockroaches, fear of closed spaces. Right? There's so many kinds of fears. In the 2020 report for all the phobias, in the top 10 was the fear of public speaking. However you are proficient in your communication, the moment you take your step onto the stage, facing hundreds and thousands of people, it's always that butterfly in your stomach that from whatever direction. But this is a platform which will help you to overcome that. So you have the fear of crowds, called the enchlophobia. The fear of animals, called zoophobia. There was once a man who had the fear of both of these. When he sees a crowd, he just cannot imagine what can happen to him. He feels the entire universe is coming onto his head and he just gets into a shell. Similarly, when he gets into a farm or a place with a lot of animals, it just scares him off. So he wanted to find a solution to this problem. And he went to a wise man in that village. And the wise man told him to do one thing. He gave him a mug of water, a jar of water, and told him that take this jar in the crowded city, which is filled with animals as well, and start from one end, go to the other end, and return back. But you should make sure that you do not spill a single drop of water while you are going through that. Now, keep in mind, it's crowded. He's got that enchlophobia, fear of crowds, and there are animals in that, so it's a zoophobia. He's got both the worst fears to encounter, but he's got a task in mind. So he listens to this wise man, takes the jar of water filled to the brim, and starts his journey. He walks and goes and comes back. He goes to the seer, the wise man, and he says, "Here is the jar of water." And the wise man said, "Well done. How come you did not spill this water onto this crowded place?" And his answer was, "Sir, my focus was on this jar of water." Ladies and gentlemen, we look at the environment. It might have been really crowded. It might have been noisy environment. It might have been spacious that he couldn't have imagined by himself. But where was his focus? That's what we need to look in our lives. Be it whatever kind of fears. It will not go off in a fortnight, but gradually one can overcome one's fears. And this is the reason, nearly 100 years ago, in 1924, a non-profit educational organization started in US. A man with a vision 100 years ago wanted to enhance and hone the skills of a few people in their public speaking and leadership skills. Now, with over 270,000 members in 148 countries, with 14,000 clubs, the man with that vision 100 years ago is alive till today. That, ladies and gentlemen, is none other than Toastmasters International, founded by Ralph C. Smedley. The core values of Toastmasters International that he started way back a century ago. And this year, if you see in our virtual backgrounds, you can see there 100 years. The core values still stay today. That is the rise, respect, integrity, service, and excellence. Kudos to that person, Ralph C. Smedley, who enabled hundreds and hundreds of people to overcome their fear, to speak boldly, to help the self-confidence, to help self-awareness, to help them network with peers in their own industry and beyond borders with this platform. A few words about Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club. It was chartered in the year February 2021. In 2020, the Rotary International President, Mark Maloney, with the then Toastmasters International President, Deepak Menon, announced a Rotary Toastmasters collaboration. And that's when, in February 2020, Girja Deshpande, who is now a current VPE, founded Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club. She has been a Rotarian and a Toastmaster. And with that experience, she was able to charter this club. This is the first Rotary Toastmasters collaboration club in India and the 5th in the world. It has a unique place in Toastmasters fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. Toastmaster Kusuma Rao was the charter president. Elites, ELITES, has an acronym. It stands for Empowering Leaders of Integrity Through Experience and Service. We have some guests over here who was asking about the gavels, about the children. And Toastmaster Girija Deshpande also is a coach, a counselor for the Eloquent Elites Gavels Club, which was started in June 2023. She collaborated with the then president of the Gavel Club, Aditya Verlekar, and his parents who took the initiative to start up this Gavels Club, which is for children of the age group typically from 12 to 17. We are right now in our 65th meeting. Last 28 meetings, we have been doing joint meetings with other clubs from Bahrain. And we have members who have been joining us from all the way from US till the Far East. This platform is going to take you a roller coaster ride in your journey to overcome your fear. It does help me a lot in my journey, and I can vouch that Toastmasters is one of the best platforms to help overcome your fear of public speaking, enhance your leadership qualities and skills, and to network with peers. The only question is there anyone who will stop you from your journey? There is.
Yeah.
It's you. If you can take that bold step to say yes to Toastmasters Club, that's the biggest breakthrough in your journey of leadership and public speaking. Now I need to introduce the master of ceremonies, or in our language, we call it the Toastmaster of the day, who will take you to the rest of the meetings. Call him the captain of the ship to ride this journey with you. He is a postgraduate student and a young academic researcher, passionate about tourism and hospitality. He likes to spend his free time meditating, playing the ukulele, and reading books. And I've known him for the last couple of months, and I have seen his transformation in the journey of Toastmasters. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands to welcome the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhishek Kumar. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Renosh, for that generous introduction. I have the honor of introducing now a very distinguished individual whose journey embodies the spirit of growth, leadership, and dedication within our Toastmaster fraternity. None other than our Club Growth Director for District 98, Toastmaster Joydeep Bhowmick. Toastmaster Joydeep is not just a finance professional with over 7 years of experience in the risk reporting domain, but also a very true passionate of personal and professional development. Prior to his current role with JP Morgan Chase, Toastmaster Joydeep tenured with Morgan Stanley, particularly in regulatory reporting for the investment banking sector, laid a strong foundation for his expertise. His involvement with Toastmasters spans over 4.5 years, during which he has ascended the ranks of district leadership, serving as President Distinguished Area Director for District 98 in 2020-21, and the Distinguished Division U Director in 22-23. Currently, Toastmaster Joydeep holds the pivotal position of Club Growth Director for District 98 for the term 2023-24. Join me in welcoming Toastmaster Joydeep Bhowmick. Over to you, Toastmaster Joydeep.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhishek. I'm humbled by the introduction. For everyone, please keep it. I'm just Joydeep. So in Toastmasters, please keep the title aside. It's just the hierarchy that we follow. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Girija. Thank you so much, Distinguished Toastmaster Ronish, for calling me and being part of this meeting. So I'm here to, I'd rather not talk about just Toastmaster, but share my journey as an individual, how this platform has helped me grow over a tenure of around 5 years now. If you can just quickly share the presentation, Kirija, I'll walk the members through as well as snippets of my journey as well, how I have grown as an individual. Uh, An honest request, please stop me then and there itself if you have some questions that you think you have or you want to ask. And whoever it's feasible, if you can just switch on your video, it's good to interact when we have a face on the screen. Okay. Meanwhile, the presentation is coming up. First, and I think Ronish already covered up, is this year we are celebrating 100 years. So I consider myself and everyone in the Toastmaster fraternity is there was a thought which started 100 years back. So everyone must have heard in the English movies, in the Hollywood movies, where everyone says, let's raise a toast. That's where the idea and the thought came in 100 years back. And this year we're fortunate enough that we are part of the centenary celebration that is happening. Everyone is rejoicing the fact that this is the platform which has given hope to many across the globe. If you can just put it on the like full screen mode. Just on the bottom right, Lisa, there's this. No, no, bottom right. If you can go, there's this full screen mode. Perfect. So this I wouldn't cover, but important fact is Toastmasters International is a non-profit education organization, and this has been helping individuals across this tenure of 100 years. And the best and the foremost part, which I am a supporter of it, is it's a self-paced curriculum. Okay. There is no competition between me and my peer because they are learning at their own pace. I'm learning at my own pace. So there is no competitive environment out here. It is more of an healthy and a positive environment. That's why we call it as a self-paced learning platform. The best part out here is they are not just the corporate folks out here. They are individuals. There could be homemakers. There could be someone who is a business professional. There could be startup owners. They are all part of Toastmasters. And I'll share few names, which is towards the end, that they were part of Toastmasters and they have entered into a different industry and they have glorified their success. So these are the few statistics. So we are spread across 148 countries, spanning over 14,200 clubs and more than 2.7 lakh members. In India itself, within our district, we have 122 clubs, which covers the region of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, Rajasthan, Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, Thane. The best part out here right now, sitting in Mumbai, I can speak to people who are sitting in Bahrain. So that's the best part. I think so. COVID has gifted us. We are on the online platform and we can connect across anyone globally. And I was fortunate enough that I went and attended meetings, be it the East, be it the West. That's there. There's a good statistics that you can see. So we have a good amount of clubs, which are a good mixed bag. So there are more than 3,500 corporate clubs worldwide, more than 500 college clubs. These are institutional clubs, which only caters to the students. And then comes more than 700 clubs, which are the community club, the government agency run or the NGO clubs, which are worldwide. These are the statistics for the worldwide. Let's talk about the benefits. So there are multiple benefits. Okay. I'll relate to each one of them and how it helped me grow as an individual. First and foremost is improve your public speaking. So Toastmaster, whenever you go even Google out, the two words which comes out significantly is public speaking and leadership skills. For me as an individual, I used to shy away from the stage. I had a lot of stage fear. Okay, Ronish told that the first 10 public speaking comes one of them. So there was a survey done, and so at the top comes public speaking, second comes the death. So people fear of public speaking so much that they don't take up that room. So I was one of them, and thanks to Toastmaster and all the people who have pushed me and have been supportive enough, I have become a decent enough public speaker, I would say. That's one thing that I have learned from it. Second is helps you build leadership skills. From our childhood, everyone tells why don't you take the initiative? But no one gives you really that opportunity to take up. Be it the corporates, you will see a manager coming up and telling you, you don't really possess that leadership, nor you are a driver. Whereas in Toastmasters, within there is a certain leadership role which is required within the club. For example, Toastmaster Girija, she is the VP of Education. So she is driving the club, setting up meetings, taking up role players and everything. So that helps you build on the leadership skill because you become a driver. For any leader, this is a practice platform which will help you grow on the leadership ladder. Then comes self-confidence. As I grow as an individual, when I'm speaking really well in front of the public, I have that good leadership aspect. Obviously, that self-confidence comes into the picture. Once you have that self-confidence building, your personality develops automatically. Within a community club, we have a lot of people joining in from different corporates. Some are homemakers, some are business folks, some are students. That gives a cross collaboration, that gives us an opportunity for networking as well. So if I may, how many of your students right now in this meeting? Can I see a raise of hand? Great. So Abhishek gets an opportunity to interact with someone like me from JP Morgan, right? And a basic simple is when I was a student, I used to think if I can get a job in an MNC, is there a link out there? So Toastmasters is that very easy platform. You just need to reach out to that person whom or the corporate that you want to join. It's damn simple. So try to have that connection made. That's very simple. And that's where the networking comes into picture. Then comes practice writing speeches. We have, from our childhood, we have heard that quote, practice, practice, practice. That makes a man perfect. So that's the best thing which happens in Toastmaster is the more you practice, the more you come to the screen, the more you come to the stage, that fear goes away. You build that confidence because you're practicing on over a period of time. Sixth and the most important is, which we value a lot, is receive feedback. Okay. And these are constructive feedback. People in office or in school or in the past, they give a lot of criticism, but they don't provide a feedback. Criticism comes with the flaws, whereas constructive feedback comes what went well, what could have been done better. So there's a balancing out. If people are giving you recommendation, that means they are actually that will actually benefit you. If people are just telling your flaws, that is not going to help you in the long run. So we believe that a constructive feedback is something that is going to help the member in the long run. Next slide, please. These are some more benefits. So please, if any questions are there, please then and there unmute yourself and please do ask me. I'm there to answer the questions. Next, we have gain a competitive advantage in the workplace. I'll give my example, okay? When I was at Morgan Stanley, I'm from a finance domain. I started hosting events for the technology team as well, because they got to know that someone is part of Toastmasters and they needed a host for their event. Once, that was the first time when I went and hosted, and they really liked the way I hosted. And that is only the credit goes to Toastmasters because people knew that someone is there, Joydeep Bhowmick, as part of a finance domain. So that's the competitive edge that you're getting at your workplace. Okay. Everyone does work. And today I'll tell you, in the past, we used to ask is whether we need to be jack of all trades or a master of one. Today in current industry, we need to be jack of all trades. Trust me, because people want to see individuals who have the ability to multitask, who have the ability to master every skill at one time. So that's the added advantage that you have, because not only you're interacting, you have an extra edge over the people or the peer that you're working with. Then is enjoy unlimited personal growth. I have seen myself growing as a shy person to becoming a selectively extrovert person. I have seen that growth journey in myself. So you need to enjoy your own personal growth because this is not a competition. Okay. Whenever you come to the stage, you need to be confident enough that the person who was sitting at the last bench has come to the front bench and raises hand whenever the opportunity comes up for them to come to the stage and deliver. And last and most important is maximize your potential. As an individual, even if we have a lot of ideas, but if we can't draft it and deliver in front of or present in the right manner, we're somewhere missing onto that opportunity, and that's holding us back. Highly talented folks cannot shine because they don't know how to deliver in front of people. When I joined finance, I always used to think that selling is only for the marketing guys. But I realize in finance, day to day, we have to sell. Even the numbers we have to sell. So everyone is out there selling their USP. And this is the platform which actually helps you hone that skill of how to sell yourself in the best possible way. Next. I'll separately take pathways towards the end. Okay, these are the few benefits that you can just quickly run through. It's learning experience, opportunity, skills retain, most cost effective. I'll cover this. It's a beautiful thing because I always go. So I've chartered multiple clubs, be it corporate, community, college club. The one thing I always tell is don't think Toastmasters is a classroom session or a training session where an external trainer comes, they will sit, they will talk a lot of jargons, and they leave the room. The time they leave the room, all the knowledge, all the jargons moves out of the room. In this, you yourself are invested, you yourself are involved. That's the best thing and the best part of Toastmasters. Second and foremost, it is cost effective. If you see, there are a lot of courses available online, but those are only limited and it is only contribution coming from the trainer's bit. You yourself are not invested, you are just monetarily invested. And those training and coaching is really expensive when you compare with Toastmasters. And this is a global survey which was done. It is not just restricted to any region. Then comes inculcate the values of respect, integrity, service, and excellence. So these are the core values which we call as IRSC. Integrity, because we need to have that integrity and respect towards someone else. Service, because we are voluntarily serving our community at large. And excellence, because we try and achieve excellence. We are trying to improve day by day. That's the one motto or agenda that we want to follow. Next slide, please. This is again multiple advantages. So build new age skills. So one of the skills, I'll tell you, I know two folks, they started their own podcast, Joe and Ro. And this was a learning that they took from last year's Eloquence. So Eloquence is one of the biggest event which happens for Toastmasters, District 98, wherein we kept a session on how to prepare podcast. Out of which they got the idea is why not start their own podcast? And today, right now, lot of people do a lot of podcasts, be it YouTube, be it Instagram Reels, but more on the educational aspect. And actually they have learned. So this is giving another edge to your resume or your personality development that you can think of. Gives freedom to participate in Toastmaster meeting across the world. So today I am fortunate enough sitting in Mumbai, I'm interacting with people across the globe. Fosters cross-cultural awareness. So this part, I would take it when you're part of a community club, this really helps. When you're part of a corporate club, you're between your colleagues, you're between your peers, and they follow the strict guidelines. Whereas in a community club, you have people coming from different tradition, different mindset, and a different genre altogether. So that time it really helps from people coming from different cultural background. That really helps to understand and work with them. You also get to learn their culture and also share your own culture and style of working, and everything is shared in a community club. Obviously builds confidence when you have like job interviews. So as a goodwill, there are session which is done for the students that we specifically do for college club, but we extend it to community clubs as well. As we take sessions if we want an individual to get prepared for any personal interviews, GDPR. So these are, you can say, your network, which you take the help from senior leaders in Toastmasters who are at a very senior position in the corporates. Gives unending opportunities, trains you to take and implement feedback. Again, as I rightly said, is we give utmost importance to constructive feedback. So it's not only you learn from the feedback provided, you also learn to deliver feedback. Okay, this is the last. Again, so develop aptitude, inculcate effective meetings, facilitation skills. So that's again the leadership, how you manage is important. So multitasking is really important because everyone out here has already tied up with the personal and professional. Still, they take out time for Toastmasters and prepare this meeting. I know Girija has been taking so much of effort at the back end, preparing not only from the agenda, making sure that I am available for today's meeting, making sure the role players are there. So these kind of efforts help you grow as an individual because you know what is needed and when is needed. And this comes only when you start planning at a very early stage. So that is kind of helps you to develop your skills of multitasking, not only balancing your personal and professional, but also on the Toastmasters front. builds confidence is obviously the kind of byproduct, I would say, from Toastmaster. So these are the few industry leaders which we have clubs with. We have Accenture in Mumbai, Amazon, Apple, Bank of America, Caterpillar, Deloitte, Ford Motors, JP Morgan Chase. So JP Morgan Chase, we have 3 clubs in District 98 itself. We have 3 clubs in Morgan Stanley. We have TCS, we have Toyota, we have Pfizer, Oracle. We have Cipla from the pharmaceutical industry. So you name the industry, we have clubs. So this year we have tried to make sure multiple industry have clubs, because every industry or every corporate feels the need that their employees need to have that public speaking aspect. The higher you grow in your ladder, be it the VP and above, so all the tasks, all the work that they require it's only people management. When you're doing a people management, it's how you deliver. Okay. It's not your knowledge. It's not about the process knowledge or whether you're an SME or not. It is only till the level you become a VP. Once you become a VP, it's all people management. So I have been approached by multiple corporates that their VP and above needs training. So that kind of, and like Abhishek and people, you're really lucky enough that as a student, you started the journey. Because I also felt the need that why I did not get that opportunity on new Toastmasters earlier. So that's the thing. And these are the famous Toastmasters. Dale Carnegie is a writer, a leadership trainer. Zig Ziglar, Tony Robbins, Peter Coors, Napoleon Hill, James Lovell, Leonard Nimoy, Susan Chen, and Joe Conley. They have been Toastmasters. They started the journey. They learned a lot, benefited out of it. And now you can see the names out here. This we can skip and we can take it on later, Girija, for this. One name. How many of you have heard the name of Raj Shamani? He's an influencer. He has been talking. So recently there was an event for all the influencers where he was hosting the event and he introduced our Prime Minister of India. He is Raj Shamani. He started his journey with Toastmasters because he was having a fear of public speaking. Slowly and slowly, he hails from Indore. That's where he started his journey. And now he is an influencer. So that's the basic learning journey and how different lives have been touched by Toastmasters. So this is the pathway. So whenever we enroll to any course or any training, there is a curriculum being provided. So similarly in Toastmasters, the curriculum, which we call as pathways. So there are 6 different pathways that you see. We have dynamic leadership, engaging humor, motivation strategy, presentation mastery, persuasive influence, visionary communication. So some of you may think why there are 6 different if everyone wants to learn if everyone wants to learn public speaking or leadership skills. There are 6 different because everyone feels the need. Someone wants to work on the leadership skills. Someone wants to work on the presentation skills. So I had taken up leadership aspect. So that's the dynamic leadership. That's why that kind of pathway I took it up. Someone wants to work on the presentation. So at a student level, you'd like to have your presentation better. So that time you have the presentation mastery. These pathways that you see these are provided that way because every member has different set of necessities based on which they can kind of enroll themselves to any one of the pathways. Each pathway has 5 different levels. Each level has 3 to 4 speeches which needs to be delivered based on an objective. What happens is, higher you go in the pathways, like 3 and above, your scope kind of shortens down based on the presentation mastery or the dynamic leadership that you have taken. For example, I believe in presentation mastery in level 4, you have a section where you can select and get trained on how to prepare a podcast. So you have all the resources given, be it videos, be it written materials, which you can go through, prepare a podcast, deliver a speech based on that, and you will be evaluated by an evaluator. These evaluators will mark the point whether you actually tick the boxes of all the objective which was required in that particular level. So that kind of end-to-end support is there within this pathway. Also, the best part is we have an LMS system, which is the Basecamp. Your Basecamp actually helps you track your journey from where you started and where you need to reach. So that kind of also helps you track your own progress. If you can go next. So these are this is the basic learning experience in Toastmasters. And you are going to see and observe how a meeting runs. The opening, the prepared speeches, impromptu, which we usually call the table topics, evaluation feedback, and finally conclusion. So today we will have the Toastmaster of the day who's going to run through the session. Then we have a general evaluator coming towards the end. giving an overall feedback how the session went. So these are the famous Toastmasters who have been with Toastmaster for a long period of time. Jing, I know her personally, and she is really close and connected, and she has been a very jolly Toastmaster. So you can just read it out, and how Toastmasters have really impacted their journey in their life, and how the Toastmasters fraternity has influenced them in their growth journey. So thank you so much. Any questions? I know I have been speaking a lot. I would love to hear from you guys as well. Any questions or any experience you want to share that you feel, yes, somewhere Toastmasters has touched my life?
If I may share, Joydeep.
Yes, please, Venkat.
Yes, so after coming to the Toastmasters in the March 2020, I have become a TEDx speaker, and it has been achieved this feat in this year, and it has been a great view. I got great views, great reviews because of the Toastmasters. Because being a law student and future lawyer, I have served Toastmasters as much as I can, and I have served difficult roles to normal roles also. And thank you, Toastmasters. I need to thank Toastmasters in many ways, not only in one way, but this is the greatest achievement in this year. And I think there's nothing much better than this, what Toastmasters gives.
Thank you so much, Venkat. It's one of my dream is like I can say a dream to be on the TEDx platform. Someday I'll also be there. And it's great to know that Toastmasters have helped you. Yes, also Vittal, we both will go. That I think I'm glad to hear that. And someday even I think the judge will be sitting in front of you. He would be asking you how fluently you have delivered your case.
And
May I know from where you have learned it?
yes, and one of the important and very fascinating aspect is that when I was giving my TEDx speech, I have one of my club sponsor, DTM Manju Manohar, sitting in front of me and giving a spot evaluation after giving my TEDx speech for 15 minutes. She was a
Wow.
timer for me, unofficial timer for me. She was in front of sitting in the first row. She was an unofficial timer, and she told me, I'll do like this, it's 15 minutes, I'll do this much, this is 16 minutes. So we all use the Toastmaster techniques in different ways in our life. So thanks to Toastmasters once again, and thank you for
I'm glad to hear that, Venkat. Because recently I met Manju as well, and she's a very lovely person. That's kind of the learning that we have. Everyone goes, and I'll tell you the best part is. So, if I may have time, I don't know. Maybe I have overshot time. I'd like to share few experience if I'm allowed to, Girija. If I have some time, I know we have overshot time. You're mute.
Go ahead. Please go
Okay.
ahead. Yes.
So the best part Toastmaster provide is it's not a competition. Okay, everyone will cheer you. So I remember I think one of my senior managers, we both were in Toastmasters. So we decided to kind of experiment and go to another club, and we both decided to deliver a speech. So I think he all of a sudden went blank during his speech in between. Okay, and everyone started cheering him. Okay, he took a break of 5 minutes. He came back and he delivered his speech flawlessly. That's the beauty of Toastmasters. No one is going to judge you what happened 5 minutes back. Rather, they're happy that you came again and delivered the speech flawlessly. So that's the beauty of Toastmaster because everyone is happy if someone grows within that fraternity. No one is going to be envious about you. No one is going to feel jealous. No one is going to kind of appreciate the fact that you are growing and they are not growing. Everyone has their own pace. Everyone is learning. The only fact is whether you're growing by day. Some people I've known, they are like really good speakers, but they join Toastmaster because they want to enhance their humorous skill. So people don't know how to add humor to it. That's why we have like a pathway as engaging humor. So everyone has a different need. Whether we as individuals are growing and benefiting out of this platform is something that we need to go and look at and introspect over every stage of life. So that's kind of thing that I have to say. Girija, you are going to add something, share some experience.
Yes. I just wanted to say, I was working as a college professor, and then I started my own company called DG Consulting to impart teaching and coaching. And then because I had just started, and then I was invited to several companies. In one of the companies, the HR manager said, your proposal seems to be the best. The way it is constructed, the ideas, the way you're putting it, everything. But still, I cannot give you the offer. Because the company policy says that if there are other bidders who are Toastmasters, we need to give them the contract. So I lost 7 opportunities. That is when I said, what is Toastmaster? So then 2008, we all started the first Toastmasters club with Arun Vishwanath, and we started the club, and I was part of the club. And for about 5 years, I was there. I completed my competent communicators. I got a lot of work, and then because I had small children and my own personal things, I dropped out of it. But Toastmasters has always been my passion. I remembered that, and I was waiting when I can start it. And the moment Rotary, this thing started, Rotary Toastmasters combination started, and also COVID was there, and I said, okay, we can do online. Then I said, okay, this is the best time for me to start because I keep traveling to US. But so even from there, I'm connected and I participate in everything. So it is all seamless, all because of Toastmasters. Thank you.
True. That's true. I think once a Toastmaster, always a Toastmaster.
Always.
You can't take it out from us. And I'm glad. So for everyone, it is, I know Girija from quite some time. It's been, I think, over 2 years now, but recently met in person. So I think that's the personal connect when you meet, that's different. But I'm glad that we have an online platform and people can connect across the globe. So someday maybe I meet in person Abhishek or Venkat. Girish, I've met in person, we have interacted. So that's the beauty of Toastmasters. You never know where and how people are going to meet you and going to help you, support you. Any last questions? Or anyone wants to share the journey or something? Or that magic which happened because of Toastmasters? Okay, great. I believe it's my time. And over to the Toastmaster of the day, Abhishek.
Thank you, Toastmaster Joydeep. It's been an interesting orientation about Toastmasters International, the Pathways program, and even for members who have been associated with Toastmasters as well as guests, we got to know and refresh our learnings about so many things that Toastmaster International has got to offer to us. Now, it's time to view a few short clips from our district stalwart who will share their experience on how Toastmasters adds value and enhances our own skills. Toastmaster Girija,
Yeah,
can we have
I
the
will
videos,
share.
please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Actually, give me a minute. Yes.
Every speech that we deliver, be it an icebreaker or be it other speeches, you have to have an opening body and a conclusion. And that's where you have your transitions. That's where you're able to connect the need
You might
and the
want to
solution.
change the
And when
screen.
you do all of these things, 3 things, you automatically have an entrepreneurial mindset. And I have imbibed all these 3 things in my own career, which has really helped me. Today, if I'm confident in front of my client, is only because of Toastmasters. Why? Because I can let them know I am able to communicate their need and my solution. And with storytelling, that means from my previous experience, I'm able to let them know what is going to work for them and what is not going to work for them.
Did everybody see it?
Toastmaster Girija, you need to ensure that the screen is being shared is in the Zoom as well.
Pardon me?
I believe you have selected one specific screen to be shared.
Yeah.
So we can only see the video in the thumbnail of Zoom meeting.
Okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Let me see how I can.
Toastmaster Girija, you need to share your whole computer, not a screen. So you need to stop sharing and reshare. When you share, you need to click on the share.
Is the only brand that you're going to sell to the
Now
world.
you didn't
That's
see?
you, my
Now
friend.
you can't see, right?
Just because you have an iPhone or you sit in a Mercedes, you're not a brand.
Are you able to see?
Discover
Yes.
your strengths and weaknesses, and that is what Toastmasters does to
Is everybody able to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
tell you your strengths and tell you your weaknesses, because every week when you get on the stage, there will be a funny, nosy gentleman sitting like Abhishek and giving your feedback. Mr. Abhishek, that was a great speech, but this is, and after every meeting, you have learned something new about yourself. It can be something amazing or it can be something that you need to work on, and that's where self-awareness comes. You learn, where do I stand in the marketplace? When I joined Toastmasters, I was just an average trainer. And I had a very thick mother tongue influence also. This is the Punjabi accent that I had before I became a Toastmaster. But I don't have this because from the last 7 years of grooming and brushing up, it's gone. I know.
Yes, another one I'll share.
Because I came from corporate world. For us, impossible is always possible. We don't waste time when somebody says impossible. The reply came to me, oh, you don't think about DTM now, you are very new. It takes 10 years to become DTM. Then that impossibility I wrote. This story everybody knows in District 20. I told, I will do those DTM in 3 years. I went back and I sat with the plan. So second thing, very important, you will learn in goal setting, what is planning.
So again, I have to each time I have to disconnect and then do it. That's a funny thing.
You take up the role of the Toastmaster of the day as well as the general evaluator, and that's where the whole thing starts. When you do a team building exercise unknowingly, you have to contact people, you have to understand things, you have to get it done, you become a project manager, ensuring that the whole meeting goes on time.
So these are all stalwarts who have shared their views, and then we have got a few members talking about their experience.
Hi, everybody. This is Nisha Sanjeev. I have been part of Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club for close to 6 months now. While I have been a Toastmaster for more than 3 years, my Toastmasters journey started in 2020 along with COVID. I would say that Toastmasters is a beautiful platform for everybody to join, irrespective of their age, because it is one place which enhances our public speaking skills, gives us a lot of confidence as to how one has to speak. It gives us a lot of clarity of thought, improves our language, our command over the language, and generally many things that we do not know about public speaking. Toastmasters as a platform teaches us. Eloquent Elites is a Toastmasters club which takes a lot of effort with respect to enhancing every member's public speaking journey. I have taken up many roles during the last 6-7 months. And this club is spearheaded by Toastmaster Girija, who takes a lot of active interest in every member's Toastmaster journey, pushes everyone to take up roles, take up speeches. In fact, in the last 3 years, this is the first time that I have taken part in an international speech contest of Toastmasters. And with all her guidance and her support, I was able to prepare. I went ahead and I participated, and I actually won the 3rd prize for the international speech contest for our area, which is a huge achievement for me. So I would say that all of you all must come ahead and attend one of our meetings to just know how these meetings get conducted, what is the takeaway that you will benefit from, and see how Toastmasters can actually improve and enhance your professional and personal life to a great extent. Thank you. Bye.
I have just two more videos. It's very short, and one is by Abhishek and the other is by Harish. I'll just show them.
Good evening, our Toastmasters guests who have joined us from all around the world and who wants to know about what we do at Toastmasters. For me, I began my journey with Eloquent Elite's Toastmaster almost a year ago. I'm a postgraduate student right now, and over the past 1 year, I have developed quite a lot of prowess in my public speaking, and that is almost visible, in fact, in the way I speak to you right now. Trust me, if I have to say the major contributing factor towards this, it would come to nobody else than everyone at the Eloquent Elite Toastmaster Club who have contributed in my personal and professional journey through the pathway programs that I follow by being a member of the Toastmasters International. I invite you all to explore what Toastmasters has to offer to you and let this journey unravel treasure troves which are still hidden deep within. All you got to do is join the club and find the treasure that's hidden inside you. Thank you.
One more video by Harish is there.
Hello, Toastmasters. I'm Harish here. I joined Toastmasters because of Girija Deshpande. She is one of our well-wishers for our family. She introduced me to Toastmasters. Initially, I joined as a guest in one of the Toastmasters meeting. I really like the way they conduct the meeting and how the speakers get feedback to improvise their performance. On that day, I decided to become part of Eloquent Elite's Toastmasters Club. Right from the day I became a member, the club motivated me a lot and helped me shape my public speaking skills and develop it to another level. The club members are so supportive and encourage the co-members participate to take up various roles so that they can become better leaders themselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So we have stalwarts sharing their experiences and what did they learn from Toastmasters over the years. And we have members talking about why Eloquent Elites. Thank you so much for listening. And thank you, Joydeep, for coming here and explaining everything. So beautiful to have you here. We really enjoyed the experience. Over to you, Abhishek.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girija. Those were some quite eye-opening videos. Now, we will have a quick demo meeting to share the experience of a typical Toastmasters meeting that we usually have on our within our clubs. I would like to request, so as the Toastmaster of the day, it is my pleasure to introduce today's theme. The theme for today's meeting is celebration. At Eloquent Elites Toastmasters Club, we believe that every day is a cause for celebration. Each time we step into this online meeting room, we are celebrating not just our accomplishments, but also our commitment to growth, learning, and personal development. Think about it. Every speech that's delivered by a member, every table topic that's attempted, and every evaluation given is a victory in itself. It's a celebration of overcoming fears, pushing boundaries, and honing our skills. We celebrate the courage that it takes to stand up and speak, the camaraderie that we share, and the support that we bless upon each other, the triumphs, big and small, that we win along the way. Today, as we gather in the gaiety, in the spirit of celebration, I'll engage in quick conversations with a few of you on the theme of celebration. Please keep your answers limited to 2 or 3 sentences to adhere to the timeline. As I had said in the beginning, today we will take you through the experience of a typical Toastmasters meeting. A Toastmasters meeting is divided in 3 sections. At first, we have the prepared speech section. Members sharpen their communication skills by delivering speeches which they have prepared and practiced in advance. These speeches are best based on Toastmasters International Pathways program that you have already heard about from Toastmaster Joydeep. This is led by the Toastmaster of the day, and today, Toastmaster Girija will present a prepared speech section. After the speech section, we have the table topic section, which is led by the table topic master, and this is where the instant magic happens. This is the section where even guests and non-members can participate. Over here, topics are given impromptu and you have to speak off the cuff. And in the end, we have the much awaited evaluation section, which is led by the general evaluator and his army of role players, who give us insightful feedback on our performances throughout the meeting. Without further ado, let's raise the curtain for much awaited Toastmaster International demo meeting experience. I would like to call our general evaluator for today, DTM Vital Madiwal, who holds a degree in electronics engineering. As a part-time consultant in information systems, specializing in payment solutions, he has lent his expertise to renowned entities such as Citibank, National Bank of Dubai, Bahrain Monetary Authority, Atos, Philips India, and various companies under Reliance Group umbrella. Toastmaster Madiwal's journey with Toastmaster began in 2015. Now he has taken up various roles across clubs, and currently he is the area director of. He has completed both Advanced Communication Bronze and Advanced Leadership Bronze education programs of Toastmasters and is currently completing projects in the path of presentation mastery. He was a podium finisher in the District 98 Humorous Speech Contest, and he's also a club sponsor and club mentor. Join me in welcoming our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Vital Madiwal.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Abhishek Kumar. I think you reminded all my achievements of the past. Such a lovely introduction. Okay, as a general evaluator, I have 3 responsibilities. One is to conduct the evaluation process of the speech evaluations. Second one is to take the reports from the role holders. Third one is to give my own feedback about the overall quality of the meeting. When you come to quality, it's always said that quality is a continuous process. So in every Toastmasters meeting, the general evaluator highlights the good things and also suggests some, it may be the small things, so that you improve it in your next meetings. So we have to always look for to be better tomorrow. And also said that the biggest room in this world is improvement, room for improvement. So every one of you come here in Toastmasters, you will improve day by day. So with this, I hand over back to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vital Madiwal. So in keeping with today's theme of celebration and even your memory of accomplishment, let's hear from you about what do you feel about Toastmasters completing 100 years.
Pardon, what the question to me?
How do you feel about Toastmasters completing 100 years?
Oh, that's a great question. In fact, I feel I would have booked my ticket to California for the August World Championship convention. So that is the feeling I get.
That's wonderful. We can also look for some sponsorship
I
from
hope I'll get the
Toastmaster Mr.
opportunity.
Madiwal. Thank you. Next, we have our role player. The first role player would be grammarian. Our grammarian for this session is Toastmaster Venkat Sai. He is an accomplished author of the book A Guide to Women's Law and How to File an FIR. Toastmaster Venkat is a law student, a blog writer, mind mapping student, and content writer. He has been named among the top 50 most influential authors of 2021 by Delhi Wire, featured as one of the top 100 influential Indians of 2022 by Hyge Media, and honored with the Golden Book Award in 2023. And the jewel in the crown is that he recently became a TEDx speaker. I invite Toastmaster Venkat Sai to explain the role as a grammarian.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhishek. I actually forgot I have this many accolades in my name. Sorry for too many accolades. I'll decrease next time so that the time will be saved. But being a grammarian, my role is to introduce the word of the day and the phrase of the day, and also keep a sharp note on their word usages, any wrong usages and good usages. Today, word of the day is gaiety, which means happiness and excitement. So it is used like I felt there was an air of forced gaiety about her manner. The phrase of the day is raise the bar. I repeat, raise the bar. The meaning of the phrase of the day is set the standards that others to meet or match up to qualify for something. How it is used? AI is raising the bar for political campaigns with its data-driven and effective micro-targeting strategies. So this is how I request all the speakers and the role players to use the word of the day and the phrase of the day. We'll be back with the report at the end of the meeting. Back to TM Modi.
Thank you, Toastmaster Venkat, for giving us the word of the day gaiety to raise the bar of our vocabulary. Grammar has rules, so let me ask you a question on rules. During childhood, was there any rule or discipline that you followed while celebrating any festival? And how did you feel about it?
So there was rule in my family, in the family persistence, that we shouldn't fire the crackers, too many crackers after 10 p.m. So there was a rule which is coming up this I think last year it was a rule in the Diwali, but in my family we don't usually do a fire the crackers after 10 p.m. and if we also fire the crackers, we are only fire only the green crackers which are user friendly to the environment. And when it comes to birthday celebrations, especially, how many of you here cut the cakes for birthday? Oh, okay. So the rule which I follow from my childhood is I don't cut the cakes except for my first birthday. I didn't cut the cake till which now I'm 21 years old. I didn't cut the cake because it comes every year. I'm cutting the cake every year. It's like it's not a celebration for me. It's just that I'm growing age. I'm getting matured in my age, and I'm getting better day by day as a person. So that was a rule which I followed, and I still feel that just it's a day. It's a normal day. Thank you for asking the question. Back to you, Tiamoni.
Thank you, Toastmaster Venkat, for taking us through your personal experiences with celebrations. Now, let's hear from our counter for today, Toastmaster Harish Natarajan. Toastmaster Harish is an IT engineer, a Manthan National Security Hackathon winner for 2021, and develops AI-based solutions for business platforms based in Mumbai. He now lives and works in Bangalore. I invite Toastmaster Harish Natarajan to explain the role of counter. Over to you, Toastmaster Harish.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhishek. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, My duty as our counter is to listen attentively to each speaker. I'll make note of the use of crutch sounds such as filler words like but, so, like, then, well, seriously, etc. Filler phrases like you know, you see, I mean, etc. and other repetitions of the same used by the speaker when they are not called for in the context. When called upon, I'll give a report of these speaking errors. I hope this report will help cure speakers of the annoying habit of using vocalized phrases and filler words. This role as our counter is bound to sharpen my focus and concentration. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Harish, for explaining the role of our counter. As you know, our counter is all about fillers, and we have all known the myth that sweets cause cavities, and you need fillers in the end. So, is there any festival Toastmaster Harish Natarajan? Is there any festival sweet that is irresistible to you?
I actually love Mysore Pak. It's a sweet basically from South India. I usually have it like whenever I can, like whenever I could get a hand on it, I would have it. Like I don't count how many of these would I can eat at a time. So that's one of my favorite sweets, which we usually eat in our home whenever in any festival.
Indeed, every sight of Mysore Pak brings a deep sense of gaiety in me as well. Next, let's hear from our timer for today, Toastmaster Prathna Churi. She's an IT entrepreneur from Navi Mumbai, specializing in customized web solutions. She's here to break the barrier, explore her potential, and connect with people. Toastmaster Prathna will share the timing guidelines for each section separately. Now invite our timer, Toastmaster Prathna, to share the timing guidelines.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Abhishek Kumar. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am here today to play role as timer. So as a timer, I will be ensuring that every speaker speaks within that time limit. So we close our meeting on time. To help me to do this, I will use the 3 cue cards. So the green card to show that the speaker has qualifying, that speaker is reaching his target time. I will raise the yellow card when the speaker is reaching the target time, and I will raise the red card when the speaker is reach the end of the time given to them. So for speakers, there will be timing of 5 to 7 minutes, of 4 to 6 minutes for the speakers. And yes, so there will be 30 seconds of grace period for that. So at the 4 minute, I will raise the green card, 5 minute, I will raise the yellow card, and the 6 minutes, I will raise the red card. And I will present my report when called upon by the Toastmaster of the Day. So thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Abhishek Kumar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Prathna. Timing is everything, and Toastmaster has made us all raise our bar when it comes to timing and arriving at time at places. So is there any festival that you celebrate where timing is very important to you and you have found it tough to keep those timings? Toastmaster Prathna.
Yeah.
So Diwali is the festival where I like to keep timing up, waking up early morning, 4 o'clock, like not 4, but 5 o'clock. And yes, and doing all the rituals. And by 8 o'clock, there should be a rangoli, a great rangoli in front of my house, and also the traditional dish which which cooked at the home that should serve before that time. So I like to enjoy that this festival particularly, and I want to I raise my bar of the timing and to maintain this every year. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pratna, for sharing your experience with Diwali and the time management that it always remains to be challenging, right from the days when we start cleaning, not just the day on Diwali itself, I would say. Now, without further ado, it's time to move to the prepared speeches section. Our speech evaluator for today, Toastmaster Girish Dixit, who has been working in the garment export industry for more than 15 years. Toastmaster Girish loves to play guitar, travel alone, and is a foodie at heart. I would now like to request Toastmaster Girish Dixit to read out the speech objectives of the icebreaker speech for Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. Over to you, Toastmaster Girish.
So thank you very much, Praveen, Toastmaster of the day. So good afternoon, good evening, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and the guest. So I will be evaluating Girija Deshpande. She is pursuing the path presentation mastery level icebreaker. The title of the speech is Thinking Big. The purpose of her project is to member to introduce themselves to the club and learn the basic structure of the public speech. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girish. So being from the garments industry, I have this question for you.
Yeah.
What is one festival garment that you like and one that you do not like?
The one I like is the Nawari sari, is the ladies costume I like a lot. And because my wife, my daughter, on that particular day, she wears Nawari sari. So I like a lot. The and the one that attire which I don't like is the suit actually. The suit and the suit attire I don't like it because that it is not meant for our the kind of that we have, humid, like hot temperature, that is not suit for us. So I would say the suit, the Western attire, I don't like much, but I prefer the Indian traditional dresses. Over to you, Toastmaster Abhishek.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girish. I have removed my suit just to make the meeting more enjoyable for all of us. Our speaker for today, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande. She is a coach, a trainer, writer, blogger, YouTuber, translator, Rotarian, Toastmaster, and winner of Outstanding Toastmaster of the Year 2022. She is currently serving as Vice President Education of our club, Vice President Membership of All Elites Advanced Toastmaster Club, Coach of City Speakers Club, and Counselor of Eloquent Elites Gavel Club. She has completed competent communication curriculum and 2 other paths, effective coaching and innovative planning. She is starting her 3rd path today, presentation mastery. Toastmaster Girija Deshpande, thinking big, Toastmaster Girija Deshpande.
Toastmaster Girija, you need to unmute.
Thinking big. This is something that came to me right from childhood. I was born in a small village called Suchindram, which is at the tip of India in Tamil Nadu. And I was the fourth daughter, the fifth child, and a younger sister is there for me. Lord, whatever the limitations, my parents never ever said, this is what we can do, and this is what we can educate you. This is what is possible for you. Never. Sky has been the limit. My mother used to say that life is an ocean. Don't approach it with a spoon. This is what she used to repeatedly say, that there is so much abundance in the world. God has provided everything for everybody. It is only that you need to work for it. Do the right things, and they're there for you. So I was in school, and I participated in several competitions. And in one of the competitions that I went to, I reached up to the national level. And I went there to Chennai to participate in the competition, and my father accompanied me. And I went, presented the speech, and the speech was over, and there were it was going on, and we were all listening to it. It was so interesting. And at the end, when my name was announced as a winner and such a big cup was there, I ran up to the stage and went to pick it up, and I was beaming with laughter. And then came the surprise. They said, this is the prize money. Then I remembered, yes, my principal had said it. This is the prize money for you. You are receiving 500 rupees, and they gave me in an envelope. As I came down, my father hugged me and he said, I teach one child for 1 full month typewriting, and what I earn is 5 rupees. And you earned in one speech 500 rupees. I'm so proud of you. Then my mother said, no, she didn't earn this in just 10 minutes of speech. She has been working for it for 2 months. And before that, she has been reading about it. And she has been participating endlessly again and again, different levels, college level, district level, zonal level, and different other regional levels. And then she has come to the national level. So don't say that she just got it in just a matter of 10 minutes. So much effort has gone in. My father said, absolutely. And then they took me out and they bought for me some anklet, and we all came back to the hotel. And then we came, and then we opened the envelope. After I saw the certificates, so happy. I opened the envelope and there was a shock for me. There was only 100 rupees inside. And they said, they announced 500 rupees and it's only 100. Papa, let's go, let's go. What for? Papa, please, let's go. How can they cheat us like this? But we signed in the master that we received 500 rupees. Now, what is there to prove that we received only 100 rupees? Then I was really upset, and tears started streaming down my face. My mother said, Girija, did we come here for the money? We were listening there to 22 children who come from different parts of the country, talking about their culture, their outlook in life. We learned so much. Where I could have learned all this? We interacted with so many parents. Look at the rich experience that we got. This is so unforgettable. I have never done this all my life. I studied only up to 4th standard. And what have you given me? Such a rich experience. So just forget it. And she was talking with so much gaiety. And she said, look at life at a bigger experience that has come. Look at it with a bigger vision. Don't just have a tunnel vision. Okay, I've gone for this competition and I have to get this prize and that's what I get. No, you get something more out of it. Like this, every experience that came up in my life showed me that my father and mother had a huge vision and thinking big. He inaugurated a particular workshop for a friend. And the friend worked so hard and he had started his workshop, and my father went to start the workshop. And what happened there? I will just try to show the pictures. Sorry. Okay, I'll stop sharing. It's taking a little while. So my father went there and he started the bike. And then when he was giving the speech, he said, today you have started this workshop to repair bikes with just 3 scooters and bikes. But I pray that you start You own several showrooms for the biggest cars in India. And he was laughing. He said, sir, what are you saying? He said, just wait. And today, when I go to Nagarkoil, he owns 7 big showrooms. He has got so many cars. And he says, I don't know what was a golden thought in your father's heart, but that all came true. I never thought it is possible. So many of his students whom he taught typewriting, they all said, sir, what are we going to do studying this? But now some of them are working in directorate. Some of them have retired after very high positions in government and private offices. And they all thank my father. We never thought this is going to be possible. They were all coming from small villages near Nagarkoil. When he started the typewriting institute and the typewriting machine came home, his grandmother said, what kind of a machine it is? It looks so ugly. What are you going to do with it? Why did you buy this? You should have bought gold. But she said, Grandma, please, please allow me to do it. And see what it brought for him. So life is all about thinking big. And this is the value that I got in my life while I grew up. And I feel that is going to take us places. Thank you. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girija, for raising the bar of our own values in life. Now I'd like to request all our Toastmasters to give a standing ovation to Toastmaster Girija Deshpande for successfully delivering her icebreaker speech. Thank you. Please be seated. I request the audience to message our speaker, Toastmaster Girija, on Zoom chat and share your recommendation and commendation with her. As there is only one speaker in this demo meeting, we will not be having audience poll today. We will be moving directly to the Toastmaster section, which is the second section of a Toastmaster meeting. It is time to introduce our table topic master, Toastmaster Sasi Ranjan, who is a finance and strategy professional with experience of working with startups and large conglomerates. He is currently heading the finance function of one of the retail businesses. He is a fitness and sports enthusiast and has participated in several marathon runs. I would like to hand over the meeting to Toastmaster Sasi Ranjan, who will lead our impromptu speaking segment, sharing the feeling of gaiety with all of us in this meeting today. Over to you, Toastmaster Sasi.
Thanks, Toastmaster Abhishek, for the kind introduction. Let's move to the table topic section. First of all, it's my pleasure to serve you tonight as a table topic master. Table topic is an integral part of every Toastmaster meeting. It offers members the opportunity to develop impromptu speaking skills and also the quick thinking ability. As the table topic master today, my role is to present engaging topics for you to speak upon. Tonight, I have prepared a variety of topics that will help you think on feet and share your perspective. Before I proceed, let me invite Timer to give the timing guidelines.
Thank you, Table Topics Master Shashi Ranjan.
Thank you.
So for the table topic speeches, the time is 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute, I will be showing the green card. 1 minute, 30 seconds, I will be showing yellow card. And 2 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. There will be 30 seconds grace period for the table topic speeches also. Thank you.
Thank you, Timer Toastmaster Prathna. So today, on the theme of celebration, I will be sharing typical occasions for celebrations, right? Like 100 years of Toastmaster, we have several moments of celebration in our life too. So I will be giving one of those celebrating moment to you as a to speak upon on that topic. Speakers are expected to share their experience, their memories, their moments from those occasions. So without further ado, let's dive into the session and unleash the power of impromptu speaking. Please raise your hand to participate. Yes, I can see Toastmaster Venkat Sai.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, Toastmaster Venkat, your topic is family gatherings. Family gathering, Toastmaster Venkat Sai.
Thank you so much, table topic master. How many of you like to indulge in the family members? How many of you don't like to indulge with the family members? Nobody? I, as a person in a family of 4 members, grown with a huge love and care. But we, as a huge family, doesn't meet. But whenever we meet in the family gathering, I don't mingle with the family members because I'm an introvert person. That's a secret. Don't share with anyone. I'm an introvert. But do you feel I'm an introvert? Answers. Raise your hand if you feel like an introvert. Do you feel I'm an extrovert? Oh my God. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Girija. I thank you. Because I personally, I feel I'm both introvert and extrovert. One day, there was a family gathering where my grandfather's friend was received the Bharat Ratna Award for his excellence in the field of agriculture. We met and I personally spoke there in the family gathering, whom I don't know anybody except few people, my personal families and everyone. When I spoke that on that day, I said, I don't have any relationship with him. I didn't speak even for 10 minutes with him. But me being there, it's a pride moment for me. Go there and speak on that moment in front of that Bharat Ratna awardee. And next day, when we meet again, he said, I didn't expect you to speak on that day, Venkat, because you don't speak. You're an introvert person. That's the family gathering which I have. Because we meet new people instead they being a family members. I been in a family where, we don't meet gatherings at all. But every time we meet, we have some new learning, some new share of joy and love. Thank you. Back to you, TTM.
Thanks, Toastmaster Venkat. I personally look forward for family occasions because it's the time when we really cherish our moment together and celebrate the occasion of being that being that in that particular moment. Moving on, in this session, guest can also participate. So if any of the guests would like to participate, please come forward.
Yes, Lena, would you like to speak, please? Why don't you participate?
I'm not really sure as to what exactly would I be saying today. I think I'm just kind of taking everything in.
Okay, you just can freely speak on whatever topic is given, but if you would like to wait and see, that's fine.
Yeah, I would do that.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Cool. So
I would like to go ahead.
yeah, thanks, Girija. So your topic is festival joys. Festival joys, Girija, this one.
Festival joys.
Yeah.
Wow, what a topic. Festival joys. The moment you hear the word festive, what comes to your mind? It is gaiety, color, brightness, food, flavor, sounds, lights, music, dance, laughter, styling, all kinds of happy things come to your mind. That is what a festival is. And during festivals, families get together, friends get together, colleagues get together. Even in offices, we share gifts with each other. So every festival brings people together. And also, Festival reminds you of your culture, of certain Purana stories that your parents have narrated to you. It connects you with your ancestors, and also it connects you with younger children. When you share the stories of these with the grandchildren, with children in the family, they really begin to sit glued in it and pay attention to you. And the next time, even when there is no occasion, they come and ask, do you know anything about this? Because stories connect people. Stories link people. Stories touch the hearts of people, irrespective of age. So whether it is an old person or a young person, when they keep listening to the stories of families, when they listen to the stories that are narrated in our ancient books, absolutely, it gives a sort of thrill. Not very often do we go through these things. And nowadays, even stories are presented in the form of, say, ancient scripts are presented in the form of a cartoon and all those things. But when we narrate it without any background music, without any such visuals, the attention that children give is totally different. And that gives such a joy to them. So over to you. A festival is gaiety, and it raises the bar of the family to live together and celebrate together. Thank you.
Thanks, Girja. Anyone else would like to come forward? Yes, Girish. Are you married by any chance?
Sorry?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Hello.
Girish, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, tell me.
You have to take your mouthpiece closer to your mouth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Now you will be louder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just checking, Girish, whether you are married or not.
Yes, I'm married.
Yeah. So your topic is the wedding moment. The wedding moment, Toastmaster Girish.
Okay. Thank you very much, Toastmaster. My wedding moment. I got married in 2007, and I would say in the month of March we got married, and in the month of April we uh, went to Kashmir for the honeymoon, and I would say there's so many things like my on those days, wedding days. Um, I cannot imagine. It's very, very difficult for me to express my thoughts. My wedding days. It has been long days. 2007, I got married, and what can I say about the wedding days? Beautiful days. Those days won't come back actually. Now I have two daughters. I still remember how those days were. So really unimaginable. Like those days won't come back. When I look back my life journey, I always see 2007 when I got married, and I always remember those days. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmasters.
Thanks, Toastmasters Girish. Being long married, I can also relate to it. We don't want to recall the wedding date. Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, let's proceed. Any other volunteer for the table topic? Please raise your
This
hand.
is the last chance. Only
This is
one
the last
topic.
chance, yes.
So
I think I'll go for it.
thank you,
Thanks.
Leena. That was lovely.
Thank you.
Thanks, Lina, for coming forward. Your topic is your graduation, the graduation day Toastmaster Lina, guest Lina, sorry.
Yeah, guest Lina. So long forgotten, if you ask so. It was way back when it seems like I was living a different life then. Now a mother to a child, I think I have come a long way, and my journey has changed tracks. But back then, if you talk about the graduation day, it was a day filled with a lot of dreams. When you dream of, taking your life in your own hands and working on it, and you just you just have so many thoughts and so many reasons of celebrating that you've come such a long way, you've finished your education, and you want to do something different. I think that day was a day when I kind of felt very accomplished. That was like the first time you feel you've completed a certain cycle. And then, though you are very happy, at the same time, very anxious too, because I had big dreams, but to give wings to your dreams was another challenge. So yeah, I just not very distinctly, but I vaguely remember it was though a day of fulfillment, but at the same time, day of a lot of apprehensions, a lot of fear, um, and it just feels like a different lifetime. Thank you. Thank you for getting me back there.
Thanks, Lina, for sharing your thoughts. Yeah, I think it is one of the proudest moment in our life, the graduation day. And obviously, at that point of time, our dreams, our desire are at the peak, and things change over a period of time. So it's good to recall that moment. Cool. With this, I end the table topic session and hand it the podium back to TMOD Toastmaster Abhishek. Over to you.
Thank you.
We have to launch the polls for
Toastmaster
the.
Sasiranjan.
We have to launch the polls for the table topic session because there have been 4 speakers. So
Yes.
I will launch the poll. Then I request the audience to vote. Oh, sorry. I don't know why this added. 1 minute. Yes. We have 4 choices. Venkat, Girija, Girish, and Leena. Please. You all can see it, right?
It didn't, it's not still visible.
Okay. 1 minute. Are you all able to see it now? No.
No.
There is some problem. Is saying a poll has been launched in the meeting. Also, it's not. Okay. I request everybody to choose between 4 speakers, Venkat, Girija, Girish, Leena. Please write your votes and send it to Shashi, and he will total and send the details to our Toastmaster of the day. Venkat, first speaker 1 is Venkat, speaker 2 is Girija, speaker 3 is Girish, and speaker 4 is Leena. You can choose. It's just for fun. That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Girija. Till the time our audience shares the score for the best table topic speaker, Toastmaster Sasi, I have a small question for you. Do you remember what was the most interesting dinner topic at home when you were a child? And what is discussed today?
That's cool. During child, I must say at that point of time, my during the dinner, during the dinner, and my father used to discuss. He was quite a serious man, and he used to discuss our career prospects. What do you want to do in the future, and all those stuffs. Because obviously, in the hindsight, I can say that he is really concerned about our career prospect, our study, and we focus more on study rather than rather than killing time or playing sports and all those stuff. So mostly the discussion was around that. Obviously, the things have changed. Now I have shifted places. I am staying here in Mumbai while my parents stay in the hometown, which is in Bihar. Sometimes we connect on phone and we discuss how the things have changed over a period of time. But the message which I keeps on getting, that be humble, keep the humility in whatever you are doing. Because I know he knows that I have succeeded in whatever stuff which I have done. But his message at this point of time is to primarily to stay humble. Yeah.
Thank you,
Oh.
Toastmaster Shashi, for sharing that experience with us. And now it is time to again be humble and receive constructive feedback. By that, I mean the evaluation section of Toastmaster meeting. To start the evaluation section, I would like to request our general evaluator for today, Toastmaster Vittal Madhuwal, to kindly lead the evaluation section for the meeting.
Thank you, Abhishek. Good evening again, my dear Toastmasters and dear guests. So without losing much time, let me go straight away to the business. The first session is the evaluation. And today we have only one evaluation. Speaker Girija Deshpande. Her speech will be, icebreaker speech will be evaluated by Toastmaster Girish. Girish, over to you.
So good evening, Toastmasters and fellow Toastmaster and the guests. So
Your
Girija,
volume is a little
okay.
low. Girish.
Yeah, I'll make it louder. Now, am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Still,
Hello?
you are audible, but still low.
Okay. Now?
Little better.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay. So good evening, all the Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and the guests. So today I will be evaluating Girija Deshpande's icebreaker speech, thinking big. Girija, you have explained what is the meaning of think big beautifully. You have shared your childhood memories, how you have learned that the instant reward may not give you the best results, but what you learn from that reward in the long run. So I would say in your speech it was everything. You had used vocal varieties, your eye contacts were there, your physical gesture, your awareness about the audience. You were looking at each other with everyone. So your speech was very engaging. There was not a single moment where we feel bored actually, and the, I would say you had everything in your speech, from the way you conveyed the message to the audience. It was wonderful. We really understood what the thinking being means. You should not be rely on what your gift, what you get it instantly, but what you must see, what is the outcome in future, that you must understand. That we really another part is what we if I had to suggest something about your speech, I would say if you had used any prop, then it would have been much better, I would say. And you had everything. Your language use was very beautiful. It was very understandable. The audience was totally engaged. Also, you maintain the eye contact throughout the meetings, and your physical gestures of high eye movements, everything was perfect. So I would say that ends with my evaluation. Thank you.
Thank you, Girish.
Okay.
Okay, now there is only one evaluator.
Okay.
We will straight away go to the tag teams reports. I think for the guests, they may be wondering what is this tag team. The tag is nothing but timer, counter, and grammarian. This is for the benefit of the guests only, I'm telling. So the timer, you have all the timing records of the evaluator, speaker, and the table topic speaker also, because to select the best speaker, we must know even the table topics. What is the timings?
Yes.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, General Evaluator. So my report is here. Speaker 1, Toastmaster Girja Deshpande, took 6 minutes 19 seconds. So she is qualified for this speech. Then there are 4 table topic speakers. So Toastmaster Venkat Sai took 2 minutes 12 seconds. Toastmaster Girja Deshpande took 2 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Girish Dikshit took 1 minute 34 seconds. Guest Lena took 1 minute 35 seconds. So all table topic speeches are qualified.
Yeah.
Evaluator, Toastmaster Girish Dikshit took exact 2 minutes.
Okay,
So
thank you. Thank you. So all are qualified according to our timing guidelines.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you, Pratana. Yes. Now let me take call upon the accounter, Harish Natarajan. Harish Natarajan, please give your report.
Yeah. Thank you, General Evaluator. Here is my report. Sergeant at Arms Toastmaster Nasha said 5 times. Toastmaster Joydeep used 4 times, like once, and repeated how 2 times and as 2 times. Our grammarian Toastmaster Venkat Sai used 5 times and 2 times, like once, and repeated in 2 times. Guest Lena used 3 times, and in her table topic session, she used 7 times. You just were repeated 2 times, and were used twice. Our timer, Prarthana Churi, Toastmaster, used 17 times, and were repeated 3 times. Speaker Toastmaster Girja Deshpande used 4 times and 3 times. This was repeated twice. And during her table topic session, she repeated with 2 times. Table topic master, Toastmaster Shashi Ranjan used 7 times. And General Evaluator DTM Vittal Manival used once. Our evaluator Girish Dikshit used 11 times, like 2 times, and were repeated twice. Yeah. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you. Thank you, Harish. Yes, now I am going to invite Toastmaster, one second.
Venkat Sai.
Grammarian, Venkat Sai. Toastmaster Venkat, the stage is yours.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator. So, coming to the usages of the word of the day and the phrase of the day, it was used very frequently by Toastmaster Abhishek, the Toastmaster of the day, and Toastmaster Girija Deshpande, the speaker and the table topic speaker. A round of applause for both the speakers for using the word of the day and the phrase of the day. Congratulations on that. Now coming to the not so good usages and good usages and good thoughts for the day. First, coming to not so good usages of the day, there were few not so good usages. Firstly, there's a speaker talk public speech. It's not public speech, it's public speaking. And there was a speaker use huge vision. I think it's better using larger vision or large vision. So that's better usage of word. And there was a speaker with the grandchildren. So I think with the grandchildren doesn't make the sentence complete. It can be better used with your grandchildren or with your grandchild. So that's, and another last one is without losing time. So I think if we can use without wasting the time and without no further delay, so that would be better usages of words. And when it comes to the good usages, there were not too much good usages. They were all in the normal phase. But there's a good thought which was said by our speaker, Toastmaster Girija. Life is all about thinking big, and that hooked my mind. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Girija, for sharing that. And that's all from my side as a grammarian. Back to General Evaluator.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Venkat. Okay, now my action. See, general evaluator is like a quality inspector. In schools and all, sudden inspector is to come and then see what is happening. So basically my job is to see right from the beginning of the meeting, what exactly is happening and give some report, what has happened good and highlights, and then what can be improved for the next meeting. As I said in my introduction, quality is a continuous improvement. See, evaluation is the tagline of Toastmasters International. And all of us, we know, and there is a saying also, feedback is the breakfast of the champions. But when it comes to Toastmaster, it is not only breakfast, lunch, tea, and dinner also, because we evaluate everyone in the meeting. So that is the job of a general evaluator. Let me quickly share what I have observed. The first session of the meeting, presiding officer, hats off. He gave lovely anecdotes and about the Toastmaster International and the fear of public speaking and also the focus, how we have to focus. It was a lovely address by Toastmaster Rinosh. Then came our club growth director of District 98. He explained about Toastmasters International and what exactly he learned from Toastmaster after joining Toastmasters. He became from introvert to extrovert. Then he also explained how when you become a Toastmaster to maximize your potential, how to do the presentation, and how to sell yourself. These are the key points he drove, and it was a good session. And after that, there was a question answer or some other feedback and experiences shared by other Toastmasters as well. Now coming to the evaluation and the speakers. Yes, it was a lovely speech. That is where we call it as icebreakers. See, though I knew was interacting with Girija, I came to know today only that she is from the southernmost part of India. I thought Girija Deshpande means she is from Nagpur or somewhere from Maharashtra. So this is the beauty. For every icebreaker, we come to know about the personalities. And her first speech, how she got the prize and think big, that concept. It was a good speech. And the evaluator also explained the highlights and the recommendations. As a recommendation, I did not hear much. I don't know whether I missed something. So anyway, it was a good session. Coming to the timers. Timer also, she recorded the timings very well. And our counter, yes, again, lot of tabulation, and he did not miss even 1 hour from me also, thanks to Harish. I think he must be a programmer in software. So he can't, okay, or CA. Then the grammarian. Yes, he gave a very good word of the day, gaiety. And the table topic master did a justice for that. So all the topics he gave from the celebrations, and many speakers used the word gaiety. Okay, now what recommendation I can think of? The meeting overall, it went off very well, no doubt about it. Before the meeting, yes, Girija Deshpande did lot of homework. I could see from the agenda minute to minute and her posters, and really good. And during the meeting started sharp on dot time. And in fact, I also joined the meeting 10 minutes before, and people were there, most of the people. So that was a good part. One recommendation I should say that the script, I think it better we give the script to the newcomers. For example, the timer script, it is there. If she can straight away read it out so that she knows the today's speaker's time is this. and tell without any hesitation. There was a little bit confusion was there. Then the time management. Yes, now we have overrun by 30 minutes. So this is the overall responsibility of the, in fact, it starts with timer, because right from the beginning also, before our introduction, actually she should have started the timing. Like our counter, Harish Natarajan, very sensitive. I think he pointed out some rooms from the earlier session also. Similarly, timer should have started a timer and shown the red cards. So her job is, whether it's a CCD or PO, job is to show the red card. That's some of the takeaways from today's thing. Then, okay, I expected many guests. In fact, today one guest, 3 Ds, DDD. May I know, can you please open the video, please? Dr. DD. I think we have not given him any opportunities to speak or the video. Dr. DD.
Actually, he's Toastmaster. He's my husband. And
Oh,
you
good.
did not.
Good. Very good. See, these are the certain observations we do in the meeting. Okay, we should not leave anyone.
Sorry, I am
welcome,
on duty in the
doctor.
I am on duty in the kitchen, but I am listening to the wonderful conversation. Thank you.
Very good, sir. Nice seeing you. Excellent. Okay, so with this, only the time management point. See, there is one famous quote also, I think. I always remember some quotes. Don't waste time, but if you are wasting, waste wisely. So we are not wasted time here an extra half an hour. We have really utilized it. So that is the good thing of today's takeaway. Let us hope more members join this club. Okay, one last but not least, one more suggestion. I think, see, the meeting timing is 9 to 10:30. So maybe why we are not attracting many members? Maybe one of the point, I don't know, the timing 9 to 10:30, because it's fag end of the day, first of all. I don't know, I'm just suggesting whether how you decided, maybe from 7 to 8:30, it is in between. So after 8:30, you can go for your Saturday lunch or dinner, or have your dinner or your other whatever activities. So I'm just a suggestion. I'm not. It is not a recommendation or anything. Just think about it. Maybe changing the time would attract more members for the meeting. So with this, I would like to hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, Abhishek Kumar. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Vidyal. As we come to the end of our meeting today, it's time to reflect upon the celebration of growth and learning that we have experienced today in the meeting itself. I now hand over the meeting to Toastmaster Girija Deshpande for officially closing the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster Girija.
You need to unmute the Toastmaster.
It has been a great experience to have an open house, to invite the district officers. It has been a challenge for them because now the contest session is going on. So I postponed twice because nobody was able to come. But even though we are a small club, Bhowmick came and honored us. I'm so grateful to him for that. And I am grateful to our general evaluator. He said, any role you give me, don't worry about it. I'm willing to do it. I'm always indebted to the St. Paul Club, Renosh Thomas, who has been acting as a mentor and guide and who has been there for everything with our club. We have been partnering with them, 28 meetings we have had with them. So amazing experience. So I am thankful to him. I'm thankful to every person who has come from different clubs in order to make this event happen. So evaluator Girish Dikshit, thank you to you. Grammarian Venkat Sai, thank you to you. Prarthana, thanks a lot to you. And of course, members from and Shashi Ranjan. Thank you so much. You all did a great job. And without you, this would not have been possible. And members from our own club, Abhishek, Harish, I'm indebted to you because I'm going through certain personal challenges. You know it, but you were there with me and saw to it that I could ride through without much of an issue. So thanks a lot for this. I would just like to share the certificates quickly. So here, you all can see the certificates. Can you see?
No.
No? Okay. 1 minute. Are you able to see now?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. So here it is, certificate of appreciation to our general evaluator. Thank you so much. And certificate of appreciation to our speech evaluator, Girish Dikshit. Thanks a million. Our grammarian, thank you a lot for being here. Grammarian Venkat Sai, thank you so much. Timer, Prarthana Churi, she couldn't be there. I will send everybody the certificates. Thank you so much. Certificate of appreciation for supporting us. Did we get the results for who is the best table topic speaker of the day? Did you get the votes?
Toastmaster Venkat Sai.
Toastmaster Venkat Sai. So I will put his name and then I will send it. Congratulations, Venkat. Thanks a million. And best primary role player, we couldn't launch the poll. So I would request the audience to poll now. Best auxiliary role player, grammarian, R-counter, timer, and also the speech evaluator among 4 of them. Please post and share it with Abhishek. So I will tell again, grammarian Venkat Sai, R-counter Harish Natarajan, timer Prarthana Churi, speech evaluator Girish Dikshit. 4 of them. For some reason today, the polls always launch. Every meeting I do it, and today it did not happen. So I request everybody to send your vote to Abhishek.
I think you need to exit the polls, or you need to remove the polls which were there in the before, and then newly launch the polls again. So
I did that. I exited and again did it. Still, it's not happening.
Then you need to go to the Zoom settings in your account. Then you need to do that.
I may have to work there, do that. Something has happened in that. Yeah,
Set.
because I changed the laptop recently, so probably that's why something has happened. I don't know. Zoom shouldn't change because of that. So once again, best auxiliary role player, grammarian Venkat, R-counter Harish, timer Prarthana, speech evaluator Girish. 4 names. So please, I request you all to vote and send it to Abhishek. Okay. And then we come to the primary role players. Toastmaster of the day, Abhishek. Table topics master, Shashi. And general evaluator, Vittal. Again, I'm repeating. Primary role player, vote, Toastmaster of the day, Abhishek. Table topic master, Shashi. And general evaluator, Vittal. So please vote among these 3 and send them to me. Send them via chat to me. I'm stopping the sharing. I will note it and then I will send it across. I'm just waiting for the vote from my side. Okay. I've received only 1 vote so far. Everybody can vote. In fact, guest Lena also can vote. Evaluator, please send your vote to me. So send me, yes, I got, okay, 2 votes. Yes, 3 votes. Yeah, now how many? 4, 7. I cannot vote. So I have received 3 votes. I request everybody to put the votes, to write there to me. Okay. Yes. So the maximum votes are for Abhishek Kumar, the primary role player for Toastmaster of the Day, Abhishek Kumar. Thank you and congratulations to you. And what about you, Abhishek? Did you get for the auxiliary role? Whom did you get? I got only Abhishek's name continuously. I got to guess Lena. Pardon me?
Yes, for auxiliary roles there,
Yes.
I got Romarian. Toastmaster Venkat Sai once again.
Oh, wonderful. Toastmaster Venkat Sai, you raise a bar. So you got twice. Thank you. Wonderful. So I will send the certificates to everybody. Thank you for your cooperation. Look forward to your support henceforth too. Please recommend people to participate in, become a member in our club, in Eloquent Elite's online club. I request all of you to do that. There is a lot of support people get in preparing their speeches and going ahead in their career, personal career, as well as in the speeches, because I'm a coach and I'm a skills trainer. So I do that individually too. So I request all of you to do that because it is an organization and we don't want to let it go. And I'll adjourn the meeting for now and I will just discuss a few things with our general evaluator. Thank you. So I'll stop the recording for now.